Can you just
listen, Anna, listen.
I can't tell people
Even if he was a Muslim, I'll punch him because he shouts.
All the patriarchs of Ethiopia are African. And the Pope in Rome has been African. You're lying.
What do you think about you, Turkish government who helped ISIS to join to go to Syria and Iraq? You haven't said nothing.
He would prefer to be homeless in the UK than live in Saudi Arabia.
Innocent countries.
Somewhere, 15-3, when he said to kill the infant. When you go there to kill the infant baby and animal, what it was that? What it was that?
Judgment.
What it was that?
That is judgment. That is judgment. Judgment. Yeah.
My question is
That is judgment.
Day of judgment.
That's a judgment.
Deceiver, liar. Liar. Show me
At the
where
time of Noah, there is a judgment. There is a judgment.
Listen,
Is
are
judgment day of
you
judgment?
religious? Are you religious? Are you
My
religious?
simple question
No.
to you. Doesn't matter if I'm religious or
Practice,
not.
it's an individual
this
decide what they
practice-
practice and what they don't.
As a Muslim,
It's
do you
individual.
think is this verse should be practiced?
This verse is in the book. Now, every single person is free. We are free to decide what to practice and what not to practice. There is a lot of
Quranic
articles.
verses where it identifies you that you
Brother, don't
can,
record me, please.
you can,
Don't record me.
Why not?
pick.
Why not?
She doesn't want to be
If
recorded.
Muslim can record everything,
Hello,
why not?
are you recording me?
Yeah, this speaker's corner.
Yeah.
This speaker's corner. If you don't want to get engaged in debate, then walk away, please.
But no, you cannot.
Wrap up your point, Hatun.
I'm just saying, lady believes jihad
Your
is all
point is
about
fake.
dealing
Your point-
with yourself.
Oh.
Your point is fake. And you are just trying.
So you are
Jihad
saying
is all
Quran is a
about
fake book.
improving yourself.
You are
We are not
telling
just shouting
Quran is
and
a
we're
fake
not
book.
listening.
Yeah.
Does
This
Quran
is-
teaches that? Simple
Does
answer
the
is
Bible-
no.
You're
wasting
Is
your time. She
not.
always just shouts,
She's
man. She shouts.
identified
Yeah.
by
She shouts a lot, man. Get
the
me
Bible
Soco.
doesn't teach that.
Does the Bible
For you to
teach
attack
an eye
the
for an eye,
Bible
sister?
doesn't
Does
hurt
the
you
Bible
in
teach
any
an eye for an eye?
form or any shape?
Listen.
So question is
The
simple.
Bible teaches
If
revenge,
this
fight,
verse should be
Jesus said,
practiced.
you have heard.
You
Jesus said, you have heard.
Don't talk to me.
You have
Don't
heard.
shout at me.
Yes.
Don't shout at me.
Jesus said,
Just
Jesus said,
just
you have
don't.
heard.
Just
You
don't.
have heard.
Punch you out.
Yeah.
Don't.
Can you just-
Don't.
Jesus said, you have heard. And I tell you.
Don't shout.
So, can I just express one point? This Muslim lady who identifies herself as a Muslim
Yes, thank God.
and then identifies herself, her job
And
as
how
a
you
teacher,
identify yourself
just
as somebody who has
told my
knowledge but you
brother
don't.
that
You have no
she
knowledge
is gonna
whatsoever.
punch him.
You think
Muslims?
if you shout that
You're
out,
gonna
it's
punch him.
not punch him like I'm pinching.
Oh.
Religion of peace.
So you are fighter.
Punching
Fighter here.
anything.
So you are fighter.
Male abuse.
So you are fighter like Muhammad.
Even Muslim
So you are fighter like Muhammad.
Even Muslim women just condemn
You cannot talk.
your sister. My brother.
You've been talking for a long time. Can I say something?
Before you share something, can you just
Listen, Anna, listen.
I can't tell people
Even if he
that.
was a Muslim, I'll punch him because he shouts.
Oh.
I'll punch everybody. Yeah. Self-defense.
Myself.
any verse in the Quran gives any right to woman
Doesn't come from my Muslim.
Here is clay again.
He comes from my French.
Here is a clay again.
It
Yeah.
is the
He doesn't come.
husband
No.
who hits
Hello.
according
Hello.
to Surah 4
Wake up.
verse
Wake up.
34.
This doesn't come from my Muslim
Even
origin.
though
Come from my
religion of
French
peace
revolutionary
followers
side.
are treating my brother that they will
calm
punch
down.
him.
Cut him.
At speakers corner, those things are difficult.
No.
Even
My
though
You talk too much.
you want to
Bye.
be faithful to
You
Islam.
cannot function.
I will never
Because
give
you
you
came with your
my
mind.
dead speakers
A
corner
belligerent
to
man.
punch
You came
my
with a
brother
belligerent
sister.
police.
I should call the police. Why
For
not?
what? For what?
Why shouldn't he call the police?
touch her.
Yeah, you got the police. Junior, call the
So,
police.
do you think
No,
it
don't
should,
be
do you
stupid.
think
Don't be
she-
stupid.
should she punch him?
Well,
Do you think should she punch him?
Junior, help
he
her.
shouldn't shout at her.
Why are you shouting at me?
Hey,
No,
my
you are raising your voice.
Don't
Should
raise
I
your
punch
voice.
you?
Get
You
your
know
voice.
I
Go
can
on,
punch you.
right there.
Because
Hello.
I am
Right
told
there.
I need to love you.
Right
I am
there.
told
Right
there.
I need to pray for those who
Get-
don't
get-
love us
Can't talk
and who persecute us.
This is
Yes,
incivilized.
teaching of the religion of Islam,
Okay.
so-called peaceful religion, Muslim woman tells the Christian man, I'm gonna punch you. Every Muslim is silent. Don't you see?
Can I say
there is
something
a
about it?
problem in the religion of peace.
Can I say something about it? Okay. You've been talking about killing. My brother, you've been talking about killing and violence. But you don't realize majority of the killers, the Muslims who doing the violence in the Middle East, they're all born in Europe. Majority of ISIS, they're all 20s born in Europe. They've been going to English school, French school, European school. Listen up, my brother. Let me
Just a minute.
let me finish. Here you go. Let me finish. You've been talking for a long time. You've been talking for a long time. So you're not listening now.
Yeah, finish your point.
So
sir,
they
I'm gonna
they
respond.
grown up here in Europe. They've been educated in English in European school, and they go English, British, French, American, European passport. They flew from here to Turkey. There's people waiting for them. Take them, train them, and make a violence. Do you
Turkey, huh?
do you hear, guys? Do you
What's your
hear?
point? What's your point?
Do you? My point.
yeah.
My
Don't-
my
don't
point.
be
The
monologue.
violence.
Defend
You
her.
allow the violence to grown up. There was a cooperation between America and Saudi Arabia to build more mosques and to feed with the violence box to get this a new version of extremism, to make you divide people, to let you from Egypt come in here against me from Iraq, against everybody, to divide people. But behind of this is a politics.
Okay,
It's
let me
nothing to do with
respond.
religion.
Sir, what's your name? Sir, what's your name?
My name is Adam Tom Mu'afa.
Adam
my name is
Tom
important.
whatever. So let me respond to that.
Hatun.
Can I just congratulate you? First of all, identifying those people who fight in the name of religion as a Muslim. And Muslim by definition, I am sure you would agree with me, those people who follow the teaching someone called Allah and who also follow someone called Muhammad. It doesn't matter where is their money come from. Important thing is where their ideology come from.
Follow the Spartan,
And I am
follow
very
the
grateful
Spartan.
in
That's
its
right.
terms.
That's right.
And that's all right.
I am very grateful
can we
that
ju-
we identify them as a Muslim.
No, I heard that.
I haven't
my
finished.
sister.
I haven't finished.
I'm trying to save your energy and time.
I haven't finished.
I'm trying.
Since we identify them as a Muslim,
Is that your cameraman?
and he's not identifying them as a heretical Muslims or cults, but
Okay.
as Muslims. Doesn't matter where they are born.
Can we ju-
Important point
Can
is
we-
they follow something called Qur'an. They follow someone called Muhammad. And Saudi Arabia
Can we-
is so-called a country
Can we-
which follows the teachings of Allah.
Can we discuss
and
this point?
Muhammad.
Can we discuss
Please do
it?
check that out.
Can we discuss
So,
this point?
My question to you.
No, I need to
my
make a
question
comment.
to you,
And
can
Muslim
you
Brotherhood.
please-
Muslim
Can you
Brotherhood is
please tell
behind.
me
Yeah.
actions of ISIS? If there is anything you think
Okay.
discredits the teachings of Muhammad and teachings of Allah.
Can I just comment first before answering your question? We have to understand the violence is starting after 2003. This is why after invasion of Iraq. This is why the ISIS has been created in that time. But also, too, I need to take you back a little bit to the 1980s when Al Qaeda been exist by money in Al Qaeda.
19 what?
1980, 1998, sorry. 1998, funded by who?
Muhammad.
My brother, please have respect. Can we have respect?
Muslim Brotherhood.
Do you think we can have a conversation like
Muslim
this?
Brotherhood.
Can
is
my brother?
funding.
Can I just
Funding
finish?
them.
Carry on.
Can I just finish?
Defend yourself.
They
Carry on.
funded by who? By America. Listen, my brother.
No.
You need to face.
No. Muslim Brotherhood
You
is
need
doing.
have respect.
Yeah.
Little
We
bit.
got it. Don't
So
worry.
you can have your turn. Okay?
We got it. Don't worry.
No,
Don't
but
worry.
you are
Once a
telling lies.
time. Once a
You are-
time.
Uncle, we got it.
Once
Don't
a
worry.
time. Once a time. Once a
telling
time.
that, yeah.
Once a time.
You get chance to
You get a chance to talk. So she was coming about this kind of people who is making a violence. It's called ISIS, Al Qaeda, or I'll give you more, Boko Haram in Africa. So that is not by accidentally. It's all they coming from one source. What is called, and you know it. Everybody know what is called that source of teaching. Wahhabism. And Wahhabism is funded by, you making a mistake between the Prophet Muhammad ﷺ and Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab. Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab is nothing, is a scholar of teaching. So you need to understand when you're telling people about Muhammad, the Prophet, there's a difference between the Prophet and different between the violence man is called Muhammad ibn Abdul Wahhab. And also you know, because you're from Egypt, are you from Turkey? That's fantastic. That's fantastic. You're from Turkey. Do you know the whole, I would say not all, the majority of ISIS who flew from Europe or Africa, they landed in Turkey airport. And Turkish government, your government, taking them somewhere, train them, and send them to Iraq and Syria.
So let me respond to you now.
So what? Let me. You asking a question.
Yeah,
I'm going to ask a question.
Yeah, yes.
So what you thinking about this thousands of they landing in Turkey? Turkish government, your government, they helping them, they train them and send them to Syria and Iraq. What are you talking about? What are you saying about that?
So I'm going to first respond. I'm going to pass the ball to my brother because he wanted to comment some of the things you said. Sir, are you
No, it's
listening?
not Khawa, they're Muslim, my brother.
Are you
They're Muslim
listening?
Wahhabis. Sorry, my brother, let me see 1 second.
I would love you to bring.
Can you answer
full
my
attention-
question as well?
So,
Yeah.
let me respond to you.
Engage in the
So
conversation.
I just heard what you said, and I am very, very disappointed. Even though you try to give a lecture and pretend that this is the Oxford class, yet you fail to answer my questions. My question still stands. What are the actions of ISIS? What are the things those followers of ISIS who also follow religion called Islam, who also follow the teachings of the Quran and teachings of Muhammad did goes against the teaching of Islam? Give me the top 10
many
list
you repeat this,
what
my
they
sister?
have
Can
done
we move on?
which goes against the teachings of
My
the
sister,
Islam.
we said that
Sir,
too many times.
sir,
Can we get something in you now?
Sir,
I'm hearing
I
this
did
about
not
3
get
times.
a response to the question. I simply asked, isn't that sad? I don't care, as I expressed to you, where the money comes from. I care for the ideology.
I think
It
I
is the
answered your
ideology.
question. Where's
It
that
is
teaching come from?
dangerous.
Yeah,
Teaching doesn't come from the Wahhabis. Teaching does come from,
Qur'an and Hadith.
Who?
Yeah.
come on guys, you should know by
Quran
now.
and Hadith.
Teaching
Your
comes
cameraman
from,
should be a fair man,
Yellow.
not with the
Yeah.
one bear man. This is the fucking
Teaching
media.
comes
That's
from
is example of the
Quran.
media.
Quran.
Sorry, my sister.
Sir,
Example of the
it's my
media.
turn.
They
It's my
always
turn.
have an agenda.
Stop deflecting.
My
Answer the
turn,
question.
Please let me respond what you said. Teaching doesn't come from America. Teaching doesn't come from Saudi Arabia. Teaching comes from the book called Quran.
Yeah.
And
Okay.
actions and practices are coming from man called Muhammad.
Yes.
They don't
Even
want
though
they want a chaos.
this Muslim brother wants to make a case, Muhammad was so
My sister, we heard that. Can you answer the question now?
You
You said that so many times. I heard it.
Keep quiet, keep quiet.
Watch out the Pharisees.
Okay, answer-
Muhammad was
My
not
brother,
that
don't be-
peaceful.
Yes.
If Muhammad was peaceful, then he changed the definition of the peace. According to Muhammad, his definition of the peace is in 627.
I think she's taking longer than
you
mine.
would enter a
You take a
Jewish
longer
tribe
time than me, my
and
sister.
You take the life of Jewish people.
There you go.
That is the definition of the peace.
Can you answer the question now?
Killing the people
Can
of
I answer the
book.
question now?
Definition of the peace according to Allah, you would chop the hands and feet of people
I'm going
who
to answer it.
mischief.
I'm going to answer it.
Can you tell us answer the
What
question now?
ISIS is doing is they are practicing so peaceful man called Muhammad's actions.
Somebody third
They
person
are
tell us answer the
practicing-
I will
question.
answer. I will
They
answer.
are
No, not you,
practicing
not you.
teachings
I'm asking-
of
I
the
will answer.
Quran that
Nothing to
is
do, you
all
Indian,
the
nothing to do with
things. And
Turkish.
we already noticed Muslim brother failed to give me answer. What are the top 10 things ISIS did when against the teachings
My brother, can
of
you
the
tell us answer
Islam?
the question? Been taking a long
And
time.
there was no response. So, brother,
My sister, be quiet. Please, my sister.
Oh, okay. Thank you, sister. Thank you. So
No.
Answer.
No, you can't do. No, one by one. I can't check you. I can't check you.
Answer for your question.
I can't check you. It's not fair. That's a fair.
Answer for
I'm
your
not
question.
asking you the question. I'm asking her.
You said.
Here you go.
I will be
Here you
given
go.
a time.
Here you go.
You said I will be given a
Can you
time.
stop?
You said
No,
said
I did
you
ask you
give
question
me
about your Turkish government
No.
helping ISIS to go to Syria. My brother.
Let me respond. I love to
No, you
respond to
stop back. You have nothing to do with this conversation.
that. Sir,
Answer my question.
Sir, don't treat my brother like that. You already
What
told
I said
him
to
you
my
are gonna
brother.
give.
I said I didn't
You
ask him the
already told
question.
him that you are gonna give him time.
My
okay? So
sister, I
please
said to
be
him,
respectful.
hey, I asked you the
let
question.
Let me respond
Unbelievable.
about the Turkey.
Can you bring somebody intelligent here to talking to?
I
I asked you the question.
I got 5 degrees.
Okay, fantastic.
Here comes your daddy then. Here comes your daddy.
There you go.
Here comes your daddy.
I'm reminding me, I answered your question on Twitter yet.
Come on, daddy. Come on.
Another time.
Can you answer the question now?
Yes, I love to answer the question.
Yeah.
So,
What's your argument about?
Here comes your daddy.
Shut up! Shut up! Have
this is
respect.
not a Sharia corner.
My brother, we have a conversation. I asked a question, she asked me a question. Can you be quiet? Can somebody tell him to be quiet?
You said bring some intelligent. Bring some intelligent.
My brother, you stop both of them.
He hasn't even said anything.
I asked the lady. Hey!
No, man.
You live in England, you haven't learned one thing from here.
Whether it is
Two people talking at the same time is not acceptable.
Let him finish. Come on.
Not acceptable.
No, it's my turn now.
Asif!
It's my turn now.
I did ask you a question earlier. You've been talking for maybe 30 minutes. What do you think about your Turkish government who helped ISIS to join to go to Syria and Iraq? You haven't said nothing. Okay, can you answer the question?
Let her answer then.
I am surprised and disappointed. Even though you did not answer my question, you
Unbelievable.
think it was all right for you to ask me questions. But I'm going to be generous.
That's it.
I'm going to be generous and I'm going to respond to your question. First of all, please apologize that you accused me being of Egyptian in your time.
Can you answer the question?
I'm going to answer.
Unbelievable.
Don't be
I'm here for 30 minutes.
Don't be impatient.
That was a tacky
30 minutes. Do you know how to get frustrated when somebody tries to move away? Can you answer the question? What do you think about your Turkish government who helped ISIS? But you're not answering the question.
Well, let her answer the question.
No, you're not. You're not Turkish. I'm asking her.
I'm Turkish. I'm Turkish.
No, brother, I'm asking her, please.
Sorry. Answer,
Do
please.
you have some respect, people?
Answer, please. Answer, please.
I love to see how you are going to show your respect as I speak. So I am disappointed that you are putting me to defend or talk about the actions of the Turkey.
You're not even listening.
You don't even listen.
You've just lectured us about respect, but when she's trying to give you an answer, you don't even listen.
Exactly. What's the respect there, bro?
Take the plank out of your own eye, brother, before you start taking respect out someone else's. Sorry,
Take
Hatun.
two, Hatun.
Do you want to hear the answer?
Come on.
Big up man like you.
Oh, Hatun.
I am assuming while all those followers of Islam who follow the book and who follow the teachings of
Fucking hell, answer the question!
You're just not listening.
Your
You're not answering the question!
Your dean has failed you.
Why are you swearing at a lady?
No, we've been talking, we've been
Where's
saying
your
that.
manners?
My brother, we've been talking, you just arrived. You just arrived. She been asking me so many, my brother, she's been asking me so many questions, I answered it. But you don't answer the question.
can you please
You're not even
wait
listening, bro. That's the
until
thing.
I
You're not
put the
listening.
dot end of the sentence. Because so far, I just putting the commas, okay?
Of
Listen carefully.
Please answer.
So I can assume that you already been to Turkey
Yeah.
to see where the Turkish government is also claiming to follow the religion of peace, Islam, the Quran and Muhammad, who is so much falling
Here you
in
go
love
into
with
the
Muhammad.
Quran and Muhammad.
Interrupt you, look.
She's not answering the question.
She is answering the question.
I'm asking
You just
some
don't
question.
I tell you what, bro,
brother.
bro,
My brother,
give
my
us
brother.
3 minutes
My-
without interrupting our
I
time.
didn't interrupt it.
Our
I've been waiting for
time.
30 minutes to get the answer.
I'm not gonna waste my time with someone who failed to bring his ears and his brain to speaker's corner.
That's right.
So this is last time. I'm gonna make the statement and I'm gonna walk away because I can see the teachings of Islam, how you are representing it, and at speaker's corner, which is not Sharia corner, it's not acceptable.
Answer to her now.
3 minutes.
I can assume, all I can do is I can assume that while Turkish government is training the followers of Islam, those people who follow the Quran, those people who follow the teachings of Muhammad, and training them as the fighter for ISIS in the goal of caliphate to come, in the goal of Islam to come and reign. What should I expect? A country who claims there is only one version of Islam, that is the teachings of Muhammad and teachings of Quran, and they simply want to support that, sir. Why do you want me to judge that? While as a Muslim, you are silent. While as a Muslim, you do not even condemn the teachings of actions of ISIS as a cult or as a non-Muslim. They follow the teachings of Muhammad. They follow the teachings of the Quran. So, can you please tell me why Muhammad was so peaceful? Why he killed over 600 men? While Ali, who you follow, was so peaceful, burned people alive. If your religion is that peaceful and the actions of ISIS does not come from the teachings of Muhammad, are you here today to tell us Quran should put to bin? Are you here to tell us teachings of Muhammad should be condemned? That's all I'm asking you, sir. Give me two countries that ISIS went against the teachings of Islam.
First of all, I need to make a comment before I answer your question. Turkey are a member of Europe. Turkey, let me finish. You've been talking, I've been listening.
Turkey is not part of the EU, though.
You've been talking. Okay, shall I shut up now? You can come in. Turkey is a bigger friend of America, England, France, in Europe, in everybody. And everybody knows that.
That's right.
No, let me finish.
Listen up. Turkey is a part of what you call it, European defense, whatever. Element
And defense.
My brother.
And NATO.
NATO. Turkey is not Arab. Turkey is claimed by Europe. Also, you ignoring what I said earlier. I said majority of those Muslims, young Muslim who join ISIS, they all born in Europe. They all have connection. Listen to this. I say for the last 25 years that we have a two fashion state in Middle East, Israel and Saudi Arabia.
Fucking Israel.
Listen, my brother.
Yeah, okay.
Israel and Saudi Arabia. Saudi Arabia are the most violence dictator country in the world. And Saudi Arabia funding every single madrasas and extremism. My brother. In the front of America. America told them to fund. For the last 25 years, how many mosques has been building in Europe?
Too many.
How many mosques has been building in Africa?
Too many.
Money of who?
Saudi Arabia.
Does America doesn't know that? I'll give you another example. Statistically, they said more than 100,000 ISIS. They flow from everywhere to Turkey and join to go from Turkey to Syria. Do you think? Yes, that's statistically. Do you think satellite of America doesn't see those people?
America's not got a Christian
The satellite can see
constitution.
us now. We're talking to speakers.
America's not got a Christian constitution. Saudi Arabia says that it follows the deen of Islam. That's the difference.
My brother.
That's the difference.
Saudi Arabia is your friend. Saudi
No,
Arabia.
not my friend.
Listen, my brother.
I'm
listen,
part of the church.
Listen,
Saudi
my brother.
Arabia is
Listen.
not a friend of the
why,
church.
Why stop me? She's been talking. You've been listening.
No worries, sir. I'm listening.
The prince of Saudi Arabia was here for 3 months ago, bought billion of money.
Mohammed bin
to-
Salman is
my brothers,
idiot.
wait.
He's idiot. He killed people. He's killed the people.
My brother, please wait. Billion of money he bought a weapon from here. He bought a weapon from America. Is that correct or not?
America's not got a
Is it
Christian
correct or not?
constitution.
Where's that
Talking
woman got
to
you?
Christians.
This woman got your
He's trying to
hand
blame
of ISIS.
Christians
You
for
been
the
supporting
actions
ISIS.
in America, and America doesn't
You've been
claim
supporting
to
ISIS.
be Christian.
You're
But Saudi
supporting ISIS.
Arabia does
We
claim
have
to
nothing
be
to do with
Islamic.
ISIS. My brother, listen, I'm not finished yet. So you're cutting me all the time. You're taking my time. I was listening. I was listening. I'm from Iraq. I'm from Iraq. We have a Christian and Jewish and all other religion live in my country, neighbor to each other. The problem starts since 2003 when you invaded Iraq.
Fact. Don't
Not a
deny
fact.
it. Don't deny it.
Christians were persecuted in
You
Iraq.
understand?
Christians
Saudi
were
Arabia
persecuted in Iraq.
Saudi Arabia funding you.
Christians
It's funding is that man as well.
second-class citizens in Iraq for 1400 years.
I've been watching you guys here for months. I come from Manchester, yeah?
No, it's speaker corner.
Whoa, you blew already. You blew already.
Finish my brother.
Forget it.
Let me finish my word. She was saying, my brother.
Go ahead.
I would go farther than that. You said your religion is a peaceful religion. Yes, I agree. But you people, Muslim and Jewish and Christian, then you hijack the religion. We never had a black man running the top of the religion for all the three big religions. Jewism.
1 minute.
My brother, wait. Muslim,
How long was
Christianity.
slavery? What
Always
was
white
slavery on
man.
That's not
runs
true.
this one. That's a true.
No, that's not true. We had African popes. We've had African popes. The Coptic Pope. All the Coptic popes are African. All the patriarchs of Ethiopia are African.
Okay, all right.
And the Pope in Rome has been African. You're lying. You don't know the history of the church.
Which church? Which church? King of it? What? You talking about English church?
The Greek church.
No, let's go to the English church. We're here in Britain.
Let's go.
Let's go to the English church in
Let's
Britain.
go.
Let's go to the I don't know how this runs, brother. I thought it's speaker's corner. Come here.
Why they have three?
If I had to put an application
Oh, Manchester.
get me, bro. What I'm saying is every time I watch these conversations,
Turkey, the most criminal government, Saudi Arabia.
you're saying you're right. You're saying you're right.
Yeah, but
there's
I'm
no in
arguing
between.
from facts.
Yeah, but what
He's
then-
arguing
that's
from
that-
rhetoric.
No, that's not.
He's
that's-
just making
You're being ignorant.
catchphrases.
You're
I'm
taking
talking
what's
from
right.
history.
You're taking
That's the
what fits
difference.
you. No, you're taking what fits your bill.
Right, brother, listen to what he said.
Why is that? Why is that? Why my history?
He said,
Why my history 2003? Why my history 2003?
He said,
Why is that my history 2003?
that there's never been a black man in charge of the church.
Yeah, he said
And there's never been an African in charge of the church. But for 2,000 years, the Coptic Church is an indigenous African church whose popes were African. The current Pope of the Coptic Church is Taudrus II. He's African. The Patriarch of the Ethiopian Church is African. And the Roman Church has had popes from Africa. So his argument might sound like a nice catchphrase, but it's factually ignorant.
Exactly.
And if you're going to argue against the facts, then you need to go away and study.
You need to go on and say, can you tell me in your history, one black man was the head of a Christianity religion in all 4,000 years?
Yes, the current patriarch of Ethiopia.
How many won?
No, for 2,000 years. That church is 2,000 years old. It's as old as the church in Rome.
Before the Romans took over Christianity.
What about women?
When the Romans took over, there was no
Romans Christianity. The Christians took over the Roman Empire.
What about
Get
women?
your history
What about
right.
women? What? Women in your religion, same as a second class, is same as these women as Arabia.
Excuse me, whose prophet said that the majority of those in hell are women? Muhammad. Who said that women are like fields, go into them and plough them? Muhammad. Who said that the witness of a woman was worth half that of a man? Muhammad. Who said that if you are raped, you need 4 witnesses. Muhammad. I don't need to take a lecture from a Muslim about equality between the genders. By contrast, what did the apostles teach? The apostles taught that there is neither man nor woman, Greek nor Jew, slave nor free, for all are one in Jesus Christ. That's the difference between our two religions.
Can I make comment about that? This is what he reading from Wahhabism source. The first one, let me tell you something, he doesn't know our history. The first one, the wife of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, she was a businesswoman. He was working for her. She was paying his wages.
When they were pagans! You liar! Liar! He worked for her before he became a prophet, and you're trying to claim the equality of pagan Mecca as Islamic. That's a lie. That's a lie.
This is why you argue with other people.
That's a lie.
Let me talk. You know, you've been talking. Let me say
Was
something.
Khadija
No,
and Muhammad pagan at the time? When they married, were they pagan? Answer the question.
Let me finish.
Were they pagan?
Yes,
they were pagan.
They
were pagan. You're claiming the equality of pagan Mecca as Islamic, and it's not. When Muhammad entered and dominated Arabia, the position of women went down, not up.
That's good.
That's a fact.
This is what you're reading about.
Give him time.
What you're reading about wrote it 250 years after the Prophet Muhammad died.
I agree.
Listen, my brother. Listen, you want to, I know you're reading from Wahhabism source.
Are you Shia?
Listen, my brother. You're reading from Wahhabism
Why
source.
shouldn't
Can
I
you
trust
fucking
Wahhabism? Tell me, answer the question. Why shouldn't I trust
If you don't
Wahhabism?
allow me to talk, I will move away.
Tell me. Why can't I trust Wahhabism?
Bob's scared away.
Because, ladies and gentlemen, the Christian faith, at a time in the Roman period, when women were seen to be simply the objects of men's possession,
Wonderful.
Christ taught a radical equality between men and women, and so did his apostles. They said there is neither man nor woman in Jesus Christ. That's what the apostles taught.
I would say you Wahhabi
Christ
Christian.
taught,
You Christian Wahhabi, my brother.
mingled with women and treated them with a dignity and a respect that was unheard of in his own time. By contrast, when Muhammad's teaching became dominant in Saudi Arabia, the position of women was dropped. Before, when they were pagans, women could own businesses. After Islam dominated, the position of women decreased. They became something to be kept in the homes, could only come out if totally covered. Their equality before the law became diminished. We Christians don't need to take lectures from Muslims because our faith on this matter is better than theirs. They need to listen to us.
Yeah, of course. Thank you. Boss, the Muhammad sallallahu alaihi wasallam, he's the best one in the world.
Really,
The Muslim people is the best in the world.
the best in the world.
And the Egyptian.
The best in the world, that's the claim. Islam makes you better, is essentially what he said.
He said that.
So it doesn't matter how stupid they are, how ignorant they are, how self-destructive they are just better because they're Muslim. Is that your argument?
Why the Jewish people kill Palestinians?
No, answer the question.
Why the Jewish people
He wants to change the topic.
Why?
Ladies and gentlemen, if Islam
is so amazing? Why is it that the Muslim world wants to live in the West and not the Western world wants to live in the Middle East? I'll tell you why. Because Islam failed the Muslims. That's why. Their civilizations are so bad that even he chooses the West over Saudi Arabia. Even he chooses the West. He would prefer to be homeless in the UK than live in Saudi Arabia. That's why. Because Islam failed the Muslims. You don't see thousands and thousands of Christians running to live in the Middle East. No! But you do see thousands and thousands of Muslims coming to live in the West. You live in Why? Because Islam does not make you better. If you follow it, it makes you worse. And that's a fact here, you can cash in the bank.
Look about Jesus when he said, bring my enemy in front of me and kill him. What did he
So, you got any water?
And you Bob.
Yes, answer.
He said, bring the enemy in front of me and kill them. So, come on, answer. Yeah, no, you have to answer about this.
I am going to.
Jesus,
The question is, and notice, notice, the superior, notice, the superior behavior of the Muslim community. Notice, Jesus is Lord, 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 and there's nothing that they can do about it. Who's a pagan? Who's a pagan? Who's a pagan? Muhammad is a pagan. He's insulting his own prophet. Who's a pagan? And the Muslims laugh. He insults Jesus and the Muslims laugh. That is how their deen really is. Because really, in the heart of the Muslims, they only have one prophet. His name's Muhammad. And despite everything they claim to the contrary, they don't love Jesus. Which is why, when a Muslim right now insults Jesus, all the Muslims are quiet. All of them. Because your deen is fake. It's fake.
We are fake, guys.
You think you love the prophets, but you don't. You only love Muhammad. Which is why when Jesus is insulted by Muslims, you have nothing to say.
Look, Muhammad.
By contrast,
How many God you have?
Muhammad was a stupid man. He was an ignorant man. He was a man who said that if you ate dates in the morning, you would be immune to poison that day.